Hey everyone, it's Mike from Destination to Travel, coming to you live today from Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. We are, of course, continuing our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series from Animal Kingdom Lodge today. And if you're not familiar, what that means is all year long we have been getting out to every single Walt Disney World Resort hotel, and there are a lot of them. So we've gotten through most of them. After today, we're going to have 4 more left. Hi, Randy. Well, what we've been doing is starting on Monday, giving you guys a little overview video of the hotel, then taking a look at the room types available, the dining options available, whatever makes that particular resort special, which in this case is the Savannah, which we will go and check out in a little while. And then we finish up the week with a live stream from that resort to let you guys see it in real time and ask any questions you might have. And yes, as Randy points out, we are starting things off as we always do at the bus loop out in front of the resort, showing you guys where you'll get dropped off or pick up the buses to get out to the Walt Disney World parks or Disney Springs, things like that. And in this resort, again, Animal Kingdom Lodge, the bus loop is actually a little bit removed from the main lobby. So we have a little bit of a walk here. So let's start heading up towards the main lobby today. Get things started for our tour of Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. So Animal Kingdom Lodge is really broken up into 2 different sections. There is Jambo House, which is where we are right now, and then there's Kidani Village. We're not going to get out to Kidani Village today. That is the building that has the DVC villas. There's not much else over there. It's a much smaller lobby than the one we're going to see here at Jambo House. The only thing worth going over there for would be Sanaa. So because it's a long walk and it's really just a walk through like parking lot, we're not going to make that walk over there. We're going to hang out here at Jambo House today. Sanaa, though, I will mention, since we're not going to go over there, I'll mention it now. Sanaa is delicious. Everybody talks about the bread service. The bread service at Sanaa is amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. Really great restaurant. So definitely worth checking out. But there are some great restaurants here at Jambo House as well. We'll talk about those in a little bit. So here's the entrance to Zawadi Marketplace. That is the gift shop just off the main lobby. We'll head in there in a little bit. We'll go in through the main lobby. But here is where you would, if you were driving, you pull up right to the front here, drop off your luggage. And then here is the main entrance to Jambo House. And again, this is, actually, haven't mentioned yet, but this is one of the most spectacular lobbies of any Walt Disney World Resort hotel. Just truly incredible hotel lobby. Oh yeah, good. They're still out here. So I made a quick walk through the lobby before we started today, and there are a bunch of characters out here meeting and greeting, which is fun. So we're going to take a quick look around before... well, it looks like they still have a little bit of a line going, so I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. But we've got Geppetto out here. Natalie says stayed here last visit. That's awesome. It's been a while since I've stayed here, but did stay here... about a year ago, and then I stayed at Kidani Village back in 2020, and absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. We got Mr. Penguin out here. I think I saw Minnie Mouse over here. We got Pinocchio across the way there. Oh, there's a long line for Minnie Mouse. Let's see if we can kind of sneak around the side here just to get a look. And we will point out more of the details in the lobby itself, don't worry. Yeah, there's Minnie. Very cool. That's fun to see all these characters out here. You'll see characters in the hotels occasionally, but it's rare that you see this many just hanging out in the lobby. It's really cool. All right, I'm going to circle back towards the front and we'll kind of talk details as we walk through. Yeah, I think I can get this way. Whoop. Trying to stay out of people's pictures. Geppetto again. All right, we'll start off right up here. Hang on, let me catch up on a comment or two. Oh, very cool. Randy says, Jumbo House is a special place for us since my wife has been to Africa 3 times and spent 4 months teaching missionary kids. Very, very cool. So here's the map of Animal Kingdom Lodge. And we are here at Jumbo House. Like I said, there are 2 different sections. So here's Jumbo, and then here's Kidani Village. So kind of stretches out that way. But again, much smaller lobby. And then Sanaa is over there. They, of course, have their own pool. They have their own savannah and everything. But Jumbo is really where most of the action is here. As you can see, the comparison. Like, there's everything that's featured at Kidani. And then here's everything that's featured over at Jumbo House. And so first off, we've got, again, this incredible lobby. I love the bridge going across the top here. Hi, Steven. You can head up there and take some really amazing photos. This is really just one of the most incredible lobbies of all of the Walt Disney World Resort hotels. We're going to start off... Oh, Max is another character that's out here right now. I knew I was missing somebody. You can see Max walking through the middle right there.
Okay, over here.
All right, so we are going to head over into Zawadi, again, the gift shop in the main lobby here. You know, we love to check out the merchandise specific to the resort. I believe we have a collection right over here. Yeah, we got some Lion King stuff here, and then we do have some Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. There's a polo. We got a robe. Ooh, that's really nice. We got a Jumbo tank top. Super soft. There's a simple t-shirt. I like that. We got, looks like a quarter zip. Nice and simple. And then, let's see here. Oh, I love this. Button up Animal Kingdom Lodge shirt with Mickey on it. Very cool. And there's a Animal Kingdom Lodge bag as well. And then, of course, this is a pretty big shop. You've got plenty of other Walt Disney World merchandise, as well as in the back there, your sort of quick service, like convenience store type items. And actually, hopefully the stream is holding up in here. I gotta head back in here real quick just to check something out. Okay, no, they don't have them here, but if you go to the Mara, which is the quick service dining, you can get your zebra domes. And I know in the shop over in the Kidani Village lobby, you can get your zebra domes there as well. And then you got all sorts of snacks and things here. And we have Halloween merch out too, because since our last live stream, we've had the start of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So you got a whole Halloween display here right at the front. Lots of Halloween merch. which you know makes me happy. There's also these really cool, like, hand-carved statues and things here. This is unique to this resort. Really cool stuff here. Randy says the Mara is the place for zebra domes outside of Boma, and we will talk about more, but they'll talk about both of those more in just a minute. Which actually, I think we are going to head downstairs first because I feel like the Savannah is sort of the big thing about this resort, so we'll kind of end out there, I think. But I wanted to come out here and just give you another look at this lobby because it is spectacular. Natalie says, I want that Mickey Halloween shirt. Yeah, I really liked that too. That was cool. And I think that was one of those designs that it's like sun activated. So it changes when you go out in the sun. Looks like we got in just in time because I think all the characters left. All right, so we're going to head downstairs here. And what we've got down here is a couple of restaurants and a bar and lounge. So first off, we've got Victoria Falls. And this is the sort of the lobby bar for this hotel, which is really, really nice. You can take a look at the menu here. Got some specialty cocktails. And then some small plates. And here is a look at the bar itself. This is a full service bar, just not open right now. And then this provides some really nice views of Boma, which is the buffet here. Which I've only ever eaten at Boma once. And oddly enough, it was like their special Easter brunch. And it was really, really good. And as Randy mentioned, you can get your zebra domes here. And zebra domes, if you're not familiar, are like a chocolate and white chocolate mousse on top of cake covered in deliciousness. I don't know how else to describe them. They are amazing. If you have a sweet tooth like me, if you like desserts and cakes and things like that, 100%, you got to try them. They're amazing. They're so, so good. And I probably will get some on my way out today. And as we head down these stairs here, this is where you'll find the entrance to Boma. You can see very big restaurant here. Here's your check-in desk here. And here you got breakfast pricing and dinner pricing. And dinner is served from 5 to 9:30. Sharon says too far off the beaten track for my family's liking. Yeah, I will say the restaurants here, well, I mean, Boma does have, because it is a buffet, it has like your typical, the easy fare that you would go to, your fries, your chicken fingers, things like that. But it does also have a lot of more unique options. And speaking of unique options, you can also find that over here at Jico. And this is sort of the signature restaurant of this hotel. And I got a chance to, is Jico the cooking place, by the way. Just look at the menu here. Well, here, I'll give you this one. I got a chance to try Jico last year. God, it feels like it's so much longer ago than that. But about a year ago, I got to eat at Jico. And oh man, it is so good. It wasn't really anything that was on my radar previously. Like, it wasn't high up on my list for what I wanted to try as far as Disney restaurants go. But I was so happy I got to try it because it is really, really good. And I'm going to have to go back there at some point. Oh, Randy has the full breakdown of zebra domes for me. Chocolate cake with mousse covered in white chocolate, ganache with dark chocolate swirls. Yeah, I mean, just delicious. But yeah, it also says Jico is so good. Yeah, I really, really love Jico. There's just beautiful waterfalls out here. We are heading outside, by the way. I don't know that we'll be able to stay outside for too long today because the weather is threatening. But we're We're going to take a look at the pool, and we're going to do a lap around the pool area because there are some animals we can see out here as well. Randy says the bread service is comparable to Sanaa's. I don't think we got full bread service. I was there for a special event, so the service was a little bit different, but oh man, all the food was so good. Hi, Kevin. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great weekend as we look out at the pool area here at Jumbo House here in Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Again, this resort is broken up into two areas. This is Jumbo House. Kidani Village is, I don't know, like a quarter mile away through parking lot, so we're not going to make the walk out there today. There's not a whole lot to see over there anyway, aside from Sanaa, which is a really great restaurant. But we're going to hang out at Jumbo House today. And as you can see, the weather is not great. I mean, it's not super hot out right now, which is nice, but we've been dealing with some rain. There's some thunderstorms in the area, so we might not have a ton of time outside. But yeah, you got your pool area, you got your hot tub out here. There's a playground. And then, of course, this is Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, so you're going to see some animals. And look at that. This is magic. We got a giraffe right there. Hi. Looks like you got an antelope out here too, and there's another giraffe right there. Well, what's funny is I came out here to show you guys the flamingos. I didn't expect to see a giraffe right there. But this is what makes this resort so special and so unique. Like you don't get this at any other resort. And I think, like I said, with this Spotlight series, we've been taking one day to highlight what makes that resort special. And I think this is, bigger than any other special thing about the resorts. Like there's no other resort where you're going to a savannah and seeing giraffes right outside your window. So here are the flamingos, a whole flamboyance of them. And Randy says we always get a Savannah View room when we stay at Jumbo or Kidani. Yes, you can get Savannah View rooms. So when I say right outside your window, I mean like you can have your balcony. So obviously these are pool view, but you could have a giraffe like right out. I mean, not literally right up to your balcony because there is a barricade there to keep them from, well, really to protect them from guests. Like they don't want guests like feeding the giraffes in the middle of the day. But yeah, you can be right there with them. And we have a video up on our YouTube channel. We actually posted it to our Facebook just a couple days ago as well. I believe it's a half hour of just watching the savannah. And it's so cool. And that was right outside our one-bedroom villa over in Kidani Village, just looking out on the savannah. And just what a cool experience that was. So you can check out that video. It's a really great like background ambiance video. Just throw on and hear the sounds of the savannah. Randy coming with the facts for Animal Kingdom Lodge today. They have 35 different animal species at their savannah. And yeah, if you go around to the various, viewing locations, you'll find these boards here with information. So we've got the Ankole cattle. This one's a little bit tight. African spoonbill, and then of course the greater flamingo. And so you can learn more. And then we saw a couple cast members out there where we were watching the giraffe from. And you can always ask cast members any questions you might have about the animals. And it's just it's a really cool, different experience that you don't get at any other hotel. Let's see, there's another giraffe out here. And there's plenty of viewing areas. Even if you don't have a Savannah View in your room yourself, there's plenty of areas around the resort where you can go and watch the animals. Hello, Saima. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, or close enough, at least.
Maybe he's waiting for him inside. He's supposed to come here.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. So that's been my schedule, and I'm like, it's working. I mean, it's like normal. Like I have issues. I don't think so. I just stay up.
Here's another board showing you guys what else. You can see the impala, eland,
Fall asleep as soon
and
as
of course the giraffe.
I'm out. So it works, and I hear that. Half asleep.
You can see sort of these rooms around here, and we'll see more of them when we get out to the main viewing area right behind the lobby. But all those rooms have savannah view, just looking out over the savannah. This is my one, it's such a, not even a real complaint at all, but like my one issue about like staying here for a Disney vacation would be I don't want to leave, you know? Like I don't want to go out to the parks. I want to sit on my balcony and watch the giraffes all day. It's just such an amazing experience. It's a beautiful resort. You got so much amazing food here. Randy and I talked earlier this week on our, you saw our post about all the food at this resort. You know, we were talking about it being potentially the best resort for food out of any of them. There's so many great options here. So there's just a lot to love about this resort. Again, there's the pool area. There is another pool over at Kidani Village. So if you're staying over there, you do not have to come to Jumbo House for the pool. You could, but you don't have to. It's a much closer one. Let me see, what have I missed here? Just catch up on a couple comments. Hi, Ginny. Pause right here for just a second. Cast members in the overlooks and viewing areas are part of the International Ambassador cast members from the African countries. So you can get a lot of great information from those cast members. Our daughter loved having the Savannah view and would wake us up and watch the animals in the morning. Yeah, it's an unbelievable experience. Like it's just such a unique thing to have at your resort. There is an arcade here. So you got Pumbaa's Fun and Games. And then just up ahead is the Mara, which is the quick service dining here. We'll pop in here real quick. Believe it or not, I've never actually eaten at the Mara. I've heard great things as far as quick service options go. Never eaten here myself though. So here's plenty of, I love this mural on the wall. Plenty of seating inside here. Of course, plenty more seating outside. Randy says the pool at Jumbo House rivals the size of Stormalong Bay, which is the pool over at Yacht and Beach Club, which we just checked out the past couple weeks. So you can check out those replays of those live streams over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2Travel. This is sort of your cafeteria dining option, but some unique offerings here. So you got a tamarind barbecue pork sandwich. That sounds really good. You got South African vegetable bowl, Marrakesh falafel platter, and then of course you've got your pizzas, your burgers, and things like that. So fire roasted tomato and herbed ricotta flatbread. That sounds great. And then, let me see, I believe they are over here. Yep, there they are. There's your zebra domes. So you get a pack of 4 of them. Oh, a caramel banana cupcake too. But yeah, the zebra domes are irresistible, and like I said, I might have to leave here with some of those today. One of my favorite Disney snacks for sure. So again, this is the Mara, the quick service dining option. And then again, we also already saw Boma, which is the buffet. You've got Jico, which is like your signature dining here. You got Victoria Falls at the bar and lounge. There is a pool bar out there as well that we couldn't really get a good look at, but that's across the way there, just across the pool. You can see that thatch roof hut over there. That is your pool bar. There is a pool bar over at Kidani Village as well, and then there is Sanaa over at Kidani Village. Now we're gonna head back inside here, and this is right where Boma and Jiko were. And then we're gonna head back upstairs, and then ironically back downstairs to get out to the main savannah viewing area here. This resort is just like it's stunning the way like it feels so natural. And the only one that rivals this, or I'll say it this way because we all know it's my favorite, but Wilderness Lodge. This is the only one that rivals Wilderness Lodge in terms of its like theming, as far as the natural theming to it. It's just really, really impressive. You do have a board right here, your daily adventures. So you'll find all sorts of the daily activities and things like that. Savannah guide activities. So a lot of those things, those small things that you can go see, like the animal interactions that you can go see at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park, you can also see here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Sharon says Wilderness Lodge is still the best. Yeah, I'm still with you, but this is right up there, one of my favorites. Oh, something smells really good in here right now. And again, these restaurants are all so good. We're heading back out to the main lobby. Again, with this incredible view. We're actually going to head downstairs up here out to the main Savannah viewing area. But also just really incredible artwork that you can find throughout this resort. Hi. I'm gonna head back down these stairs here in just a second. Head out to the Savannah, but just amazing lobby. You see guests going by on that bridge up top. It looks like we got some of the elands out there, I think. I'm going to pause right here for just a second. We're going to look back up because, see if I can find it in the video. This might be a little bit tough, but one of my favorite hidden Mickeys in all of Walt Disney World. It's right up here. It's a little bit different. It's not like your typical Mickey silhouette. It's like profile. It might be difficult to see in the video, but next time you're here, once you get out to the Savannah, just look up to the right. They do also have these like sort of lounge areas, just like rocking chairs and things like that up there. Some nice views of the Savannah. There are fire pits out here. So they will do fires at night. Typically when it's a little bit cooler. You know, not like middle of August, 95 degrees at 8 o'clock at night. But then, like I said, here's the Savannah. And yeah, I believe that is the eland. So we got this board here tells us about the zebra. Oh, wildebeest. Yeah, I believe that's the wildebeest out there then. Oh, I guess it could be, no, that looks like wildebeest. So it's the roan antelope here. We also have the wildebeest. There's a confusion of them out there. A confusion of wildebeest. But yeah, here's a nice look at the Savannah. And then again, you got all these rooms here with the balconies overlooking the Savannah, which is just such a cool feature to your room. And again, there is a barricade here, so the animals are not like right up to your window, but they're very close. Oh, okay, Randy. Comparing to the lobby at Aulani over in Hawaii, Disney's resort out there. I've never been, so I will add that to my, well, not add it. It's been near the top of my bucket list forever, but yeah, I have not been yet. Stephen asked, what is your favorite area here? That is really tough because, so I obviously, you know, I love this viewing area for the Savannah here, but if I'm going to be completely honest and I can pick anything, my favorite area is my Savannah View balcony. Whichever one that may be, that's my favorite place to be. Just sitting there with my coffee in the morning and watching the animals out here. Just top tier Disney experience. Anywhere, like for parks, hotels, anything. It's just one of the coolest experiences. Oh, cool. Sharon is heading to Disneyland for the first time at Christmas. Now, is that you're heading to Disneyland for your first time or your first time at Christmas? Either way, really awesome. I've only ever been, well, no, I've been a few times, you know, different times a year, but I typically go like right after the holiday season. So I've always just missed all of the holiday offerings, including Haunted Mansion Holiday. So very jealous of that. And you can see this is just a huge viewing area here. Hello. First time ever. That's so exciting. And super fun for, you know, somebody who goes to Walt Disney World so often to then get to see Disneyland for the first time. It's a different experience. I mean, in a lot of ways it's very similar, but there are differences to it. We got zebra out here. And it is raining out here right now. So we won't be out here too much longer, especially if it gets any worse. There's a little bit of cover from the rain here too, though. Let me see here, catch up. Once again, the Savannah View just transports you completely to another place that's not Florida. 100%. Yeah, you can absolutely just get lost in this and forget you're in Central Florida right now. Oh, let's see, does this sign, yeah, this one looks like it's more focused on the birds. It's the Abyssinian ground hornbill. Got the East African crowned crane and the pink-backed pelican. So you can see all of them in here as well. Here's another look at those wildebeest we were seeing from a different angle before. Steven's doing doing Dopey to Dumbo race. I don't know what the Dumbo part of that is, but the Dopey race, or Dopey challenge, if that's what you're talking about for Run Disney, is just crazy. For those of you who don't know, that means running a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and marathon in 4 consecutive days. And that's, I can't even begin to think about that without pulling a hamstring. So yeah, this Savannah View, just incredible. There is another fire pit out here too, so they will do fires over here. I will say, specifically for that fire pit up in the front that we saw with all the rocks in there, just be wary of snakes over there, because I was sitting there once and a snake just came right out of the rocks, and a cast member nearby was like, oh, that's perfectly normal. They like the warmth, so they will go in there like the morning after they have a fire or something, and just kind of hide in there. They're perfect. They're completely harmless, but just something to be aware of. So yeah, this has been Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House. We're actually I think we're gonna head back upstairs. We're gonna try and head out to one of these little viewing areas up here. Actually, You know what? Let's explore a little bit. I think I can head up these stairs right here without having to go back into the lobby. We'll go back into the lobby to wrap things up today anyway, because it's just an amazing lobby. Which actually, going back to Steven's question, what's my favorite area? The lobby is a great answer for that too. Oh yeah, here you go. Takes you right out to this little viewing area. And again, you got some rocking chairs out here. And again, just nice views of the Savannah. And look, I mean, Savannah view room balcony right there, just looking out at the Savannah. So cool. Just such an awesome offering. And even if you don't have the Savannah view room, you can take advantage of places like this. So you got these rocking chairs out here. You got a little table. Grab your morning coffee from your room or from in the hotel, whatever you want to do, and just come sit out here. Man, it's just such a cool hotel. I want to stay here again so badly. You can see there's another identical viewing area across the way there. Yeah, I did see your joke, Stephen, especially if they say trust in me. Yeah, don't trust in the snakes at Disney. Or really anywhere. I think that's kind of why the name has become synonymous with a lack of trust, snakes. Oh, look at this little hidden Disney cruise line. What ship is this? The Dream. There's nothing else here. It's just funny that there's just a Disney Cruise Line model there. I do have a Disney cruise coming up myself, so I've got Disney Cruise Line on the brain. There's also a little lounge area over here. Hi. Also has some more Savannah views out here. Let's see if we can pop outside here. Nothing too close by out here right now, but you can see one of those. Well, it just went behind a tree, but way out there's one of those big birds that we saw on the board there before. Looks like you can see the eland, the zebra, and giraffe out here. Now over at Kidani, I don't know if this is like completely true here, but at Kidani, this area with this fence here, that was for like wild boar. You got an ostrich here too. And it was really cool. They actually, that path, that fenced off path, because I guess they keep them separate from the other animals, but that was right outside our room over at Kidani. And so seeing them run by in the morning was really cool. Yeah, just a beautiful resort. I'm going to catch up on a couple of comments here before we head back into the lobby where we will wrap things up. Oh, very cool. Randy says our first jumbo stay on our first anniversary is when we joined DVC 15 years ago. Very nice. And I did see your comment earlier, Randy, about mentioning, your anniversary when you ate at Jico. 100%, if you are here celebrating anything, and I mean Walt Disney World in general, really any Disney vacation, one, get the button, the I'm celebrating button, or the happy birthday button, or the first visit button, whatever it may be, and just let the cast members know that you're celebrating. More often than not, they will do something to make that experience special, and they do a really great job. The cast members really, really care, and they really try to make your experience more magical than it already is. So, just a little tip there. Just if you're celebrating, let them know. All right, we're gonna head back into the lobby. We're gonna get a nice view of that spectacular lobby in there, and then we'll wrap things up right there. So if you have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in. I will say we will be continuing our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight Series in a couple weeks. We'll have some more fun coming in the meantime, so keep an eye on our Facebook here for live streams. And if you want to see our replays of any of our previous live streams, head over to D2 or youtube.com/D2Travel. We have all of our previous live streams up there. So if you want to check out any of the other Walt Disney World Resort hotels, those videos are all up there. And of course, if you would like to start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation, let us help you with that. Head over to d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com to get in touch with the Destinations of Travel advisor today and let them handle all of the heavy lifting when planning your Disney vacation. Take all of the stress off of your shoulders at no additional cost. So one more time, that's d2travel.com or info@d2travel.com if you'd like to send us an email. And again, that is youtube.com/d2travel if you want to see some of our previous live streams and other content. We do have room tours from, we have the standard room here. We have a 1-bedroom villa over in Kidani Village. So if you want to check out what those rooms look like, we do have them on our YouTube channel. If you're watching the replay of this on YouTube right now, we'll have them linked in the description. We also, like I mentioned earlier, have that long extended Savannah view video, which will also be linked in the description. Let me just catch up, make sure I don't miss any comments before we wrap things up. I believe they also have African drums demo there in the lobby at various times during the day. Yeah, they had all sorts of different activities and, informational sessions throughout the day, all throughout the hotel. So again, just really, really cool experiences here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. But that is going to do it for us today. Again, we will continue with our Spotlight series, getting out to another Walt Disney World Resort hotel in a couple of weeks. But we will have another live stream next weekend. It's going to be a little bit different from this one. It's going to be a little bit spooky. So keep an eye out for that. But again, that does it for us here today. So thanks again, everyone, and I will see you all real soon. Bye.